Hey guys, Juan from Omega Gaming here. Who do we have?
Hector.
All right, and what did you do this past weekend?
I got 5th place at the Ft.Worth regional.
Nice, and what are we playing?
It's playing Old Faithful, the Cat DPE Brigade.
Cat DPE Brigade. Hey man, it worked, right?
Yeah.
It got you there.
I lost round 1 and then didn't drop a match after, even though I probably should have, but I guess I got there somehow.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, get into the deck profile. So for the cards that let you start playing the game, play 3 Cat, 3 Fractal, the newly semi-limited Tenki. Believe it or not, this made a difference, and I know it made a difference because they're different rarities, so I know when I drew the extra one. So yeah, it made a difference. It just let me play a lot more games than I probably would have been able to play without it. Foolish, again, another 1-card starter. And then like the semi-starters, the Kit, Nerval, the floaters though, but like these are the best cards to search off a Fractal because of, well, this is the best card to search off a Fractal because this exists because it'll float you to the engine. And then for the rest of it, I guess the non-engine starters would be like Big Prosperity. It's gonna get you somewhere. You always do it for 6, always. There's never a reason to not do it for 6. You can even do it for 6 and you have another one you could do 3 the turn after if you know how to manage your resources. And then again, to Fusion Destiny, because you play this card, you're able to play this card. I definitely don't think there is a reason to play this if you don't play this, because then you really are just hoping to draw it. At least this way, there's like, you can draw it or you can search it, sort of. You know, it makes more sense with this card to play it. And now, I guess the question that I think I'm gonna get a lot is, why not play the branded stuff? I can check for Ash with the little card, and then if they have Ash, which they usually always do, the cards are really popular in the format, you can do this where like if you link these off and you have branded fusion, you can. And also the branded cards take up way too many extra deck slots, so I thought it would just be better to like play DPE and make this card a lot better, which lets me see like not only just the fusion cards, but you know the actual Tri-Brigade engine. So I really like the, you know, this version of the deck. And now for the good part, the engine requirements, right? I call this an engine requirement. It's an extender really, but it's just like not the best card by itself. A lot of people, literally every deck profile I've seen, two, and it's like that's fine, but the card just does nothing by itself. I can't justify myself playing more of a card that doesn't do enough by itself. Like the extender is fine, but like drawing it as an opening hand is only good if you have one of the small ones with you. The best, yeah, these are the best ones right here. Yeah. Best cards in the deck, obviously. Let you play the most broken cards in the deck. The draw 2 almost always won me the game. I'm not gonna lie. Revolt's engine requirement, but like there's obviously times where you're like hard drawing it is fine because like they'll stop your like Tri-Brigade plays and you set this and now you're like you have a disruption plus follow up. But yeah, there's never a reason to play more of this card, especially with Prosperity in the deck. Just like literally no reason. And then the rest of the deck is just like the defensive cards: 3 Ash, 3 Gamma, 3 Droplet, 3 Imperm, 2 DD Crow, and a Called By. I went from 1 DD Crow and 2 Bells to 3 DD Crow to now only 2 DD Crow, only because I thought the popularity on DSPF kind of fell off, and it definitely did. I didn't play against a single one at the regional, so having this in my deck only helped against certain spots against Sword Soap, but it almost always got sided out, at least one, for like other cards for better in the matchup. You could argue that Chalice might be better than this, but the reason I like this better is because going second, your Tri-Brigades get Imperm, so you can like dodge that and like just break a board a lot easier. Yeah, I'm not gonna say much about Ash, Gamma, Imperm. They're just like the best hand traps in the game a lot of the time. So that's the deck. It's 40 cards, not that crazy. I think the extra deck for the Tri-Brigade, for like the utility, the beast that you summon with the Tri-Brigades, Frigid, Fairboon, Double Dragon Lord, Silver, Doom Eagle, and Double Omen. There is a world where I maybe play a 3 Omen in the second Frigid, but I don't like I like the extra deck the way it is right now. So, and those cards, the extra copies of the cards should never come up. Like, and I can't stress that enough. Like, if you play the game correctly, like they just don't come up, like the extra copies. So that's like for the utility ones. For like the generic links, Almirage, you have to play this card. I can't say anything. Lambda, Dark Charmer, Appaloosa, Axis Cut. I will. So this card was link creatable up until like maybe 2 days before the regional, but this card's just insanely better. I'm really glad I played this. It just it helps you win when you get hand trapped and you have like a gamma. Like let's say like they don't have Ash and they have Imperm like on like let's say like your opening hand isn't that strong. It's like 2 of these guys plus like a gamma, like 2 of these 2 and like a gamma, and like the Imperm the Kuros. Well, you can still make this and like not completely get blown out. I added Dark Charmer in because it's just really good to make when it comes up, but it didn't come up at all this weekend. But I still would play it because there's a lot of dark monsters in the format, and you know these 2 are just all reliables. Yeah, like I said, the only card I contemplated on playing was the Link Readable, just because it's like another starter with Nurball that going second can help you make this a lot easier. Like if like you try to go for a Kuros 9, it gets stopped, you can make this against the deck that's the decks that didn't matter. But it just that never came out this weekend, so I probably won't. I don't know that I'd revisit that idea anytime soon. And the rest of the extra deck, Enforcer, literally the best card in the extra deck. It's what helps you. It's what makes Prosperity so good, because you Prosperity, and then like if you get to this, then you're always playing the game. Like you're playing the game the entirety of it. They have to like blow you out, but usually this just picks apart the board to where like you start trading 1-for-1s, and you never want to be trading 1-for-1s with DPE. Like you end up getting out resourced. I played Starving Venom. This was originally the Predator Plant one, but I got convinced to play this just because it was more generic. Where like you could set it in against like random dragon decks if it came up. Where if I played the Predator Plan, I was only siding it against Despia. And yeah, you want your side deck cards to be as generic as possible, so there's that. And then Omega. You play Lambda, you play Omega. It's just crazy. I did this combo, like the Cat Gamma combo, of course, like 3 times in the regional, so that's probably why I won those matches. The side deck, again, nothing crazy. Collector. You have to play that Sorto literally was everywhere in that regional. Like I played 3 of them. I know my two of my other friends at the top, they played against like 4 individually. So yeah, that deck was really popular, and this was something else like just made that matchup an auto win. 3 Super Poly again. If you see this going second against Despia, it's like you usually just kill them, because now not only do you get rid of the disruptions, but now you have a body. And your Tri-Brigades are already bodies, and like that's just helping you just kill them off faster. But let me tell you what I didn't play against all weekend. Despia. Or Dragons for that matter, where it could have been good. 3 Twin and Reboot for the back row stuff. And then, yeah, this also just comes in against Flunderies a lot of the time. You know, Mystic Mind decks. Go figure. I would say going first cards, but like this card just went in going second as well in all the matchups where it mattered, because no matter what, they have to stop you. They have to stop you from playing, and then you flipping this puts them now on like, okay, now I have 1 body to trade with whatever I'm gonna do. Whereas I like would have like, if I follow up, then it just doesn't matter what they have at that point. And then 2 anti-spell, 2 deep barrier. This is obviously for Despia. Actually, this is just going first a lot of the time. These just came in just because they're so broken. And yeah, that's the deck. Let's see.
How do you feel about the new meta now that we have a new list and new set with the new Therion cards and everything?
Those Therion cards are scary, man. They're not. The fact that that deck isn't even salted, so it's just getting better. It's so scary. I think people might count on the branded deck too early. I think that deck's gonna be still pretty solid moving forward, even though a lot of people don't want to play it. At the regionals, I played. My only loss was to a Drytron player. He got handed me game 1 and Mystic Mind me game 2. That's on me. He got me lacking. And yeah, the rest of the match I played like 3 Sword Soul, 2 going second striker, 1 mirror match surprisingly, 1 Flounderies. I think it was another one. Can't remember what the other one was. Oh, and a Salamand Great player who should have beat me but didn't. So. Yeah, I want to give shout outs to Mega Gaming, best sponsors of the game. Shout out to my boy Henry. He actually gave me, he actually convinced me to play this. He convinced me to play this, literally like on a whim, and then the deck just kept getting better from there. Like it's kind of crazy. Shout out to my, speaking of Discord, shout out to my boy Ronnie for hooking me up with 2 ultis. He's the boy. Let me play with the pretty card. Let's see who else. So shout out to my boy Carlos, Octavio. Shout out to the lab, you know, Zach, my boy Michael who talked to. You know, Chris, who I test with a lot too, Hervey, you know, the whole Discord. I know I'm forgetting names. I'm gonna hear about it later, but it is what it is. If I forgot you, then
don't forget about all of us.
My bad. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If enough people are interested, I can go into another explanation video with this deck because there's a lot of things that changed. But not a lot of things, but like some things that matter. But yeah.
All right, man. Well, congrats on the back-to-back regional tops, and good luck at the YCS next weekend.
Thank you.